we're in this country. It's white men, it's white women, it's black men, and then at the bottom is black women.
I have no issues with her coming out on social media because her initial response was she didn't name him. And I think the anger, specifically with black women, is that they have been protecting black men for so long and trying to have our back. At the moment that somebody is traumatized,
we got one side, and now Tory didn't respond for months, and it's like, okay, well, a lot of people have just said, okay, well, Megan spoke, so she's telling the truth.
But my thing is, nah, you wrong, Tory. You shot at her. You shot at a black woman. You shot at a woman. Let this have been a white woman, he would have been done for it. Let that have been Kylie in the building or in the car or around.
You know, what do we grow up telling our kids? F12,
Exactly.
F12.
Yeah.
Our kids grow up not even wanting to be police officers. That's not even on their to-do list. Right? Because everybody around them is saying, you don't want to be like them, they're dirty. When the reality is just what you're saying. We need to have more people of our skin tone in these offices so that they can come in our neighborhoods and know that just because he got a hoodie on, but ain't a threat, he just got a hoodie on.
You gotta pull up a seat at the table in order to be able to make changes at the table. It's hard to make changes on the outside looking in. That's what we're doing now. We're trying to make changes on the outside looking in, but we need somebody who's on the police force that's making these changes. What should happen to Tory Lanez from this point on?
I think Tory Lanez should be canceled.
It's hard to tell Tory Lanez to throw his life away. It's hard to tell him to come out and say, I shot her, charge me. I think an actionable item, especially for black women, is stop hiding the abuse. Like, I watch P Valley. I watch P Valley.
First ducking behind those two Bel Air balls was
Nah, that was not a good
tagging your sponsorship.
Bamboo and rum, all that was corny.
And you gave Tory Lanez ammunition, because what did he come back and say? He points that out, and I'm like, damn, that's a very good point. Right?
I got a question. I think we all right. Should we ever call the police? Like, on our own, should you call the police? Like, what are we supposed to do?
So, you know, I think even after this conversation, man, I'm still confused. You can't have all this energy for people you don't know because they're celebrities, but you're not speaking up against the abusers in your family. Whether you got cousins that are abusers or cousins or siblings that have been abused. We have to make sure that we're doing this on the forefront at home so that it pours out into the streets, and then we'll be able to speak on things related to Tory and Meg. But we all have somebody that we know has been abused, and we did not speak up. So we got to make sure we're doing our part.